morning, everyone. We are coming to you today from the charming town of Glenwood Springs, Colorado, a tourist attraction in its own right. It is beautiful here, but we've got something extra special in mind today. These gondolas you see right over the highway here in Glenwood Springs actually transport guests up the mountain, not to a scenic viewpoint, although it is very scenic, but in fact there's a destination at the top of this mountain, and that destination is Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
The main attraction for many is the cave systems. There are 3 up there on that mountain, and we have a ticket that gives us access to 2 of them. But we, as coaster and theme park enthusiasts, the main draw for us is doing roller coasters on a mountain.
When else are you gonna get a chance to do that? This is gonna be a fun day, and we're very thankful to see the sun after several days of rain here. Let's get moving, we got a lot to see and do. I'm Tim.
I'm Katie.
And we do things like this. The gondola ride is an attraction unto itself, in my opinion. It's a nice leisurely ride up the mountain where you get a great view of all the surrounding mountains and Glenwood Springs itself, which, as I said, beautiful town, so much to see. If only we had more time, we'd try to see it all, but priorities, man. Also worth noting that you do have to sign a waiver to make your way up the mountain. I believe you can do this online before you arrive, but if you haven't, it's worth showing up a couple minutes early so you can scan this QR code and get that taken care of. This is our gondola. Padded seats. They're hard, but not like...
Yeah, it's like carpeted, but not...
They're not like turtle shell hard, yeah. Here we go.
That's pretty smooth, actually.
It's Skyliner smooth.
Yeah.
This is the same kind of pod, but a little bit smaller. So while we climb, we want to make one correction to what we've already said as part of this video.
Yeah.
So we said there were 3 cave systems. There's actually only 2. However, one of them has a special add-on experience, which is billed as a separate tour, and that's the Blacklight tour.
There are 3 cave tours experiences, but only 2 caves.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Fairy Cave has a Blacklight add-on, which is a cool way to experience it according to everyone we've talked to at the bottom, but it is an upcharge and we may not have time because every tour is 40 minutes, including that one.
Right, and both caves sound really cool. I'd like to try to do both, but we may not be able to, so I think adding a 3rd tour would be tough.
Much like the other gondolas we've experienced at other mountain parks like Anakista, as well as the Disney Skyliner, these will slow if they need to load someone in a wheelchair or something like that. Sometimes they'll stop altogether and you'll get a little bit of a swing. Other than that, it's a very smooth, uninterrupted ride to the top. It's also enclosed, but we have a little vent at the top so we're not suffocating.
Stop.
And we're here. Welcome to Glenwood Caverns.
It's like an old West town, kind of mixed with like Anakista a little bit.
It very much is giving Wild West Anakista.
Yeah.
I think you nailed it. First things first, we do need to dump some of our effects because it is warmer up here than we anticipated, and I don't think we're gonna be needing the extra jackets. So,
At least not right now.
lockers available for one-time use or all-day use, similar to most of the other theme parks we've been to.
It's $7 all day. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, I think that's worth it. So here is our park map. It's a pretty big area, despite how small it might look when you step off the gondola, because there are several tiers to this mountaintop. Ordinarily, in any other theme park or amusement park, we'd be heading for the biggest, largest, most thrilling attractions first, because that's where the lines tend to back up as the day gets on. However, we know from talking to people at the base of the mountain that some of those attractions take longer to fire up at the beginning of the day. So first, we're gonna try, emphasis on try, to go claim a kiddie coaster credit. First ride of the day.
Oh, really? Awesome. Heck yeah. Well, you picked the best operator. Give me a 4-lap trip around that track. You guys want to stop earlier? Feel free to let me know.
4 laps.
4 laps.
4 laps. Woo!
Woo! All clear? Dispatch off, guys.
Yeah. Oh wow! Oh wow! Woo! That was fun.
Woo! Oh my God. Tire launch.
Let's go! Number 2. Woo! Yeah, it's got some kick when you're riding in the back.
Yeah! 3.
Number 3. Woo! Wah!
How's the back?
That's fun.
Is it 2's express fun?
When you go over the lift hill, it's the best. Whee!
4.
Woo!
Our question has been answered through a lived experience. You can, in fact, ride the Wild West Express as a full-grown adult with no kids. We did 2 rides, 1 front row, 1 back row each, swap places, excellent ride, amazing ride operator. Next up is gonna be the Alpine Coaster. It was closed for a minute there because we actually had a bear on the tracks, but the bear seems to have gone now. Maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't. Either way, it's a coaster credit and we're doing it. Here we go. We're gonna try to go top speed the whole time, fam. See how we do. Okay! Woohoo! Yes! Woo! Do not stop. Well, buddy hop, buddy hop. Woohoo! Woo! There's Defiance. Woo! Woohoo! Oh man, I'm just heavy enough that this is kind of terrifying around the corners.
That's cold.
Woo! 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 Okay, 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 woo! Nice breeze. Woo!
I don't even see Tim.
Oh man, I'm not even paying attention to my surroundings. It's so fast. Ah! Look at these views.
These little airtime pops are fun.
Whoa! Whoa! End of track approaching. Brake! Okay. Track ends in 100 feet. Now I'm just following instructions. Whew. Man, what a ride. So much. Didn't see any bears though.
That's what we want.
Thank you for flying, Air Tim and Katie. How was it?
That was great.
Did you go full speed? That was one of my favorite Alpine coasters we've ever done. And not just because of the views, it was also just the smoothest track, had a couple of bunny hops.
It was really fun.
It had some dynamic elements that
And,
we
like,
don't usually see.
Those Rocky Mountain trees are really cool to like be amongst when you're riding it. It's really cool.
Yeah. So we are heading now to Defiance, which we saw testing and then we saw riders on, so we should be able to do it. We're hoping it's ready to go. It is the biggest coaster here. It's gonna be compact, it's gonna be vertical lift. It's not usually the kind of coaster we like, but it's on top of a mountain and we gotta do it for the views.
And for the vlog.
Oh yeah, you can see views 2 ways, I guess. Now we don't have kids, so this isn't as relevant for us, but I know that a lot of families come to this adventure park and there are a lot of activities here for the little ones. This is the second play area we've seen as we've been walking through the park. I think there are more than that even. And lots of rides that the little ones can enjoy too, so very much a family-friendly park. Look at this absolute monster. And it's so slow today that we might actually be riding solo. Maybe we'll take turns. Oh, what a view. All right. Holy cow, that view. Oh my God, that is wild. And now this. I truly hate vertical lifts, man. I truly hate them. I don't know why they are so mainstream. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh my God, this sucks. Oh, and then we level out. And now we're beyond vertical. Ah! Woo! Woo! Woohoo! Oh! Oh no! Whoa! Whoa! You're gonna hate it. Ah!
Oh, great.
It's pretty headbangy.
Oh, God.
It's got a little bit of a rattle.
I might go without my sunglasses.
The views are just, you can't beat them. Like coming out of the station and around the corner and then at the top of the lift hill, it's just so beautiful. It's worth it to do at least one time for the coaster credit and the views. But we're not gonna spend all day on this.
Yeah, okay.
Horrible.
That was not that bad. That was better than I thought. Woo!
Couple surprises there. One, the view was even better than I thought it was gonna be. Two, you actually didn't hate it.
I didn't love it. You
I thought you were gonna despise it. I kind of hated it.
It was so headbangy, and I was like, I've been on worse.
It is headbangy. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. And be advised that I don't have the best skeletal structure to begin with, and also, we're getting old. So like, some of these things don't resonate the way they used to. But I did not enjoy that as much as you did. I'm glad you did enjoy it. I'm also glad we did it.
I tolerated it. That's what I'd say. There's rides I've gotten off of, never again. That one's not a never again. It's just like maybe once while we're here.
It is worth it for the coaster credit and for the views, as I've said, I think 3 or 4 times thus far, and I stand by it. I'm also glad we did it when we did it, because it's slow enough up here that they actually just closed the ride. We just did, between us, 3 rides.
Yep.
And we were the only riders on 2 of those rides.
Yep.
So. Now when it comes to food at Glenwood Caverns, you actually have quite a few options. One of the most prominent is the Lookout Grille, which is right at the front of the park near the gondola station. It's your standard American menu with things like burgers, tenders, and sandwiches available for order at the counter, and then a significant amount of table space for consumption. The food might look basic, but it's actually pretty good. Best of all, every seat on the patio is the best seat in the house.
And tastes even better with that view.
One of the things the Glenwood Caverns website harps on is how mountain weather can change on a dime. True to form, we're looking at quite a bit of rain all of a sudden out of nowhere. So we have a couple options. There's one thrill attraction, which I didn't even think would be open, but is, and that is indoors, that we can do. We can also do one of the 2 cave tours. There is a cave tour leaving in 5-ish minutes? 10? Something?
15, I think.
15? Maybe we do that?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Let's do that, and then we'll circle back. There's 2 more outdoor thrill rides we need to do, 1 more indoor. We're making good progress regardless. A little rain isn't gonna ruin our day.
No way.
Now, we didn't film the entirety of either cave tour here at Glenwood, and since flash and external lighting are not permitted in the caves, what we did film is pretty dark. Hopefully, though, you're getting an idea of what the 40-minute cave tours entail. The fairy caves are much more narrow than King's Row and might be a bit more intimidating for visitors with any fear of tight spaces. It's worth it, though, for a view that you can only get on this tour. Whoa. Whoa. This ledge, dubbed Exclamation Point, was formed by blasting through the mountain in 1897 and was itself one of the most exciting tourist attractions in Colorado until its 82-year closure during World War II. It didn't reopen to tourism until 1999, and here we stand a full 27 years after that, jaws still on the ground.
They get outside at that ledge and they work towards the interior of the cave space. And then we complete the space in the year 1900. As you go to the door, guys, just keep the door to the person behind you, and I'll see you do the walkway in a second.
Matt did a great job walking us through both the caves and the history behind the caves, and by the time we walked back into the light, it felt like an entirely different day than the one we left behind.
We can see the mountain again. It was a little foggy when we were on the viewing area during the cave tour, but it's cleared up.
It's wild how fast the weather changes. We literally went from
This
rain.
to this again.
Insane. Gee, I might have to bleep that one from here.
I heard it clear as day.
One of the things we found while we were researching Glenwood Caverns, and the adventure park specifically, is that it's really, really hard to find high-resolution photography of it. And that is just such a crying shame, because it's nothing but gorgeous views up here. Like, what? Where are all the photographers?
Keeping the photos to themselves,
We cannot be allowed to be it, all right? We are not that great at our jobs. We were told to do this one both directions in order to get the full experience out of it.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do front first or back first?
I don't know which way's the front, but I think we're gonna do the way that faces down into the canyon, right?
Is the one we want to do first?
I think so.
Okay, then we'll do that. I think back is going to be way worse. Like,
I don't know.
facing down at the ground?
I think facing down looking like the ravine is gonna be worse, so I want to do that one first.
Oh, then that's facing backwards.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Backwards to the mountains, sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Facing towards the park, but away from the movement of the swing.
Yeah.
Oh boy! Oh no! Oh no! I've made a horrible mistake! Oh no! Oh god! Oh my god! Oh wow! This is very different from the one in Busch Gardens! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, it's a long way down! Oh man! Oh man! Oh boy! Whoa! Man, it really feels like you're gonna die for a second. Woo!
The air time.
I'm getting too much air time for my comfort. Whoa! No, thank you. Oh my god. Oh god.
Oh, we're going
Whoa! Oh god. Woo!
That was a little bit more intense than a Dawn Lookout swing.
Oh yes.
Just a little bit.
Oh yes. Very much so.
Ah, this is another good one.
Good ride. It has not been busy today, guys. All the wait times are incredibly manageable, and they got even more manageable after a huge swath of people left during the rain and hailstorm. It does look like one of our coaster credits might be closed for the day just because of high winds up here, which is a bummer, but I'm having a great day. I can't even complain. We found an interactive toy!
Fire in the hole!
Now it is unfortunately starting to sprinkle again. I imagine it will blow through just like the previous storm did, but just in case, we're gonna go ahead and knock out Crystal Tower, and then all we'll have left to do that's open is a cave tour.
All right, guys, it's ready. Come on in, pick any spot you want. Just do not buckle up. We'll buckle up for you.
Keep your head back against the wall.
Oh boy. Oh, cool. Ah! Oh my god. Whoa! Oh my god. That was a ways. Oh, that's so cool.
Remember to breathe. That's pretty intense, isn't it? So we need to head back to our world before the portal closes.
I didn't see the troll. But I believe it was there. Pretty.
That was an intense drop.
That
man.
was, I think, the most intense drop I've ever done.
I did the thing where I couldn't scream because my breath was gone. Wow, it's pretty though.
That was quite possibly the best drop tower we've ever done.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Very unique, 110-foot drop, almost free fall, direct into darkness, and it did have dark ride elements as well, which I did not expect at all. Not sure how well it showed up on camera, probably didn't at all, because the GoPros suck in low light, but it was really, really fun.
Great to see with your eyes.
And it's inside too, so you can do it in all types of weather.
Correct.
We had a couple hours of sunshine, and now we're about to be back to rain again. Look at that. Look at that coming for us. Weather here is nuts. Jeez.
Jump scare, right?
It's a great pun though.
Man eating chicken?
Man eating chicken. Truth in advertising.
When I looked in, all I saw was a singular eye looking at me, and I was like, ah!
You got too close. This here's a relic of Pioneer Village. The way the pioneers had to do it back in 1864. Ta-da! Halver Flowstone. This is the Glen Canyon Flyer. spins you around over the edge of the 7,100-foot mountain. I decided not to do this one. Nothing to do with being thrill-averse, everything to do with being spinny ride-averse. Katie decided to go ahead. It looks like she's having fun.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool! It is like the cliff face down there. Ah, it's sweet! Oh my gosh, it's like being a bird.
As the weather bears down on us again, it's as good a time as any to duck inside for our second and last cave tour of the day, this time exploring King's Row Cave. King's Row Cave is bigger, grander, and deeper than the fairy caves, but it's also more physically challenging. There are 120 stairs from the first room to the last, and only one way in or out of the cave system. This means that every step you take on the way in will have to be reversed on the way out, and that 120 stairs down into the cave means 120 stairs back up and out of the cave when you're ready to go. Stephanie got us through though, and the light show at the end of the staircase makes the calories 100% worth burning.
So, my work glows in the dark.
Don't touch the cave!
Don't touch it!
Don't touch the cave, but if you listen, you can hear hard rock. Well, it is pouring again, but that's okay, because I think at this point we've done everything we set out to do today at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Everything except for Cliffhanger, which was closed from pretty much, I want to say like 11 a.m. on. We missed it. We could have gotten in the first hour, but we decided to do other things. Whatever. You're never gonna do it all. No matter how many times you visit someplace, you might miss something. You never know. We have had an amazing day all the same, and we've done a lot of thrill attractions. We've done a lot of cave exploring and spelunking. We've done a lot of shopping. It's just an amazing, incredible park. What did you call it earlier?
I said it's like Anarchista, but more
the Colorado
thrilling.
version.
It's the Colorado Anarchista.
It's Colorado's Anarchista. And I agree. I think that's...
Or maybe Anarchista is...
It's true, because Glenwood actually came first.
Yeah.
But we've only been to Anarchista until this point, so that's all we have to compare. Anyway.
If you liked that one, you definitely should come here. There's a lot of stuff for kids, families, but a lot of stuff for thrill seekers too. It's a great day.
And a lot of what's here is accessible for both adults and children, which I really, really like. Mm-hmm. We want to thank our tour guides, Stephanie and Matt, respectively, for the amazing tours we had of the caves. If you're watching, thank you so much.
All the ride operators here
All
have
the
been
ride
so
operators
lovely.
were great. I think at the end of the day, we just can't recommend this park enough. And I think we would to just about anyone who's coming this way. And if you're not coming this way, maybe think about coming this way. It is peak, and I mean that in two ways. This is the beginning of a Colorado vlog trip series, and we'll be doing lots more Colorado adventuring over the coming days. Starting tomorrow with a little hiking, and then the next day, we're gonna have a little something different for you that we're really excited about. So if you're not subscribed, this is your opportunity to follow along and make sure you're not missing out. Until the next one, guys, I've been Tim.
I'm Katie.
And every day
is a new adventure.
We'll see you again soon. Gonna do the hand?
Bye.
Bye.